This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Cutterdove welcoming you to another sports catastrophe on this date. And on this day, July the 30th in 1976, Canada hosted the Summer Olympics, and Bruce Jenner won the Olympic decathlon. Now, obviously, I'm saying Bruce Jenner, but this is just in the context of what Caitlyn Jenner was called at the time, so I'm using Bruce Jenner now. I know it's Caitlyn Jenner, but because of people thinking, well, I remember Bruce Jenner winning the decathlon, but I don't remember like what happened to him. And people will say that, and I go like, well, he turned transgender. He turned into a woman, Caitlyn. Anyhow, I have nothing against LGBTQ2 plus athletes and personalities. It's just that, it's just shocking. It's like, why would he be the picture of masculinity, winning the decathlon, one of the hardest events in track and field, and then he turns into a female? Puzzles me. But the problem is that, you know, people want to be woke. Now, Bruce Jenner was a pretty good decathlete. And so he went into the Olympics in Montreal as the heavy favorite. He did have the world record. He set the world record with 8,538 points in June of 76 at the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, Oregon. Meanwhile, the Olympic record was just set in 72 by Avilov of Russia. Mikola Ivanov was racing. So there were many competitors. Over 28 competitors competing. The worst part about this was that no Canadians. It's like, fuck. Anyway, the 100 meters happened. In the 100 meters, East Germany's Guido Kretschmer won with a time of 10.66 seconds. Oh no, there is West Germany, sorry. GDR is, sorry, FRG. Unfortunately for Jenner, he didn't do so well. Took a 10.94. He was not top three at the time. Daley Thompson, the guy who would win 2 decathlon medals, gold medals in the 80s, actually competed and took third in the 100 meters. In the long jump, the defending Olympic champion, the Russian Avilov, won with Kratzmer and Strutt of Germany, taking second and third unofficially. Jenner did not do so well either in this event, taking 8th. In the shot put, Jenner did better. He took second to Sweden's Ramo Pihl in that event by points. So Pihl had won the shot put, Jenner second, and Siegfried Stark of East Germany third. High jump. In the high jump, Jenner cleared 2.03 meters, which was good. Unfortunately, though, Avilov of Russia took it in 2.14 meters, so you could tell how good he was and all of that. Then the 400 meters happened, and Jenner picked up with a score of 47.5. Sadly, though, he didn't win the event. It was Klaus Marek of Germany, or West Germany, if you will, clocking the best, with Strutt taking third with 47.61 seconds. So Jenner was decent and all that, but Avilov looked pretty good. In the 110 hurdles, Avilov put up a 14.2. Jenner did not do so well, 14.8, finishing unofficially 7th, with Cutastrophe of Poland second and Kratzmer third. Then came the discus, where Jenner proved to be good. This was the only event Jenner actually had the highest score for of the 10 events, with a 50-meter discus throw, beating Alexander Gribenek of Russia and Leonard Hedmark of Sweden unofficially. Avilov didn't really do so well. All that. So Jenner looked decent and all that. On to the 8th event, the pole vault. and Jenner took second, just losing out to Philippe Boban of France. So he did okay. Javelin time, and Jenner took fourth behind Hedberg, Peel, and Stark. Then gained the 1500 meters, one of his best events, I believe. And in that mark, he took a 4:12.61, second best of the 1500 meters to Lena Letovenko of Russia. So Jenner's 4:12 actually worked out well by points, winning. And that was the end of it. Bruce / Caitlyn Jenner won the competition with 8,618 points, breaking the world record and Olympic record. As a process, Kratzmer of Germany took second, and Avila, the defending Russian Olympic champion, took third, bronze just ahead of Peel of Sweden. So great job by Jenner, proving everything is. He's the best all-around athlete and a star. He was on the Wheaties boxes. He was in that horrific movie Can't Stop the Music. He was a personality. He was name dropped in the Charlie Brown special, You're the Greatest, Charlie Brown, when Charlie Brown is told to compete in the Junior Olympics in the decathlon because the school needed a competitor. Since Charlie Brown doesn't have anywhere to go for vacation, he competes. In that, Lucy thinks Charlie Brown could be the next Bruce Jenner, but, Lucy is lying to herself. She is upset when Charlie Brown is doing so well, saying, "Stop the world, I want to get off." Like, what a sadistic, what. Anyway, so yeah, it was amazing to see Bruce Jenner be the Olympics champion. And then, of course, Bruce transitioned into Caitlyn, and I think a lot of people did not appreciate Jenner's stuff. That's just my words, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.